My name is Tushar Tuliani and I'm an interventional cardiologist. I practice at HCA Florida West Cardiology Specialist. I decided to become a cardiologist to minimize suffering and help cure heart disease. Heart disease is the number one cause of death in America, and as we are progressing into the future, it's not going down. It continues to stay the number one cause. It's important that we focus on heart health and prevention in addition to treating heart disease. I practice the entire breadth of cardiology, which involves treating high blood pressure, cholesterol abnormalities, in addition to taking care of patients who come into the hospital with heart attacks. I also specialize in transcatheter aortic valve replacements for severe aortic valve stenosis. I also specialize in taking care of blockages in the heart for patients who come in with symptoms like chest pain, difficulty breathing, and fatigue. I also am a strong proponent of prevention. I personally practice a whole food plant-based diet, and I love to coach my patients into making healthier choices. Every meal is an opportunity to choose something better than you could have, and this helps prevent heart disease in the future. The most satisfying part of my job is to help patients achieve the goals that they come to us with. There are patients who are unable to walk their 2 miles a day because of a blockage in their heart or the inability to go to their mailbox to check mail and live in pain. We do get a lot of joy from helping these patients by restoring their blood flow and helping them improve their functional capacity so they can do what they wanted to do in their retirement, be it dance at their daughter's wedding or to play with their grandkids.